What if I told you that for less than the price of a used luxury SUV in the US, you could be driving a full-size Chinese flagship that hits 0 to 62 miles per hour in about 3.1 seconds, packs a 3-row seating layout, advanced tech that puts legacy brands on notice, and still leaves plenty of room in the budget to take your family on vacation? Sounds like a wild dream? Well, strap in because this beast is real, the Zeekr 9X. Smash that subscribe button and ring the bell right now, because if you thought you'd seen everything in the car world, you're about to be humbled by what China's doing. The specs? Right out of the gate, the Zeekr 9X isn't just another EV or hybrid. It's a 6-seat, 3-row, full-size luxury SUV from Chinese brand Zeekr, with specs that read like they've been pulled from a supercar. We're talking up to 1,030 kilowatts of system output that's well over 1,300 horsepower equivalent, and a combined range that's reportedly over 1,200 kilometers. Yes, I said well over 1,300 horsepower for a family SUV from China. Jealous yet? Exterior design. So you're thinking, okay, cool specs, but what's it look like? Is this just hype? Excellent question. Let's break down the styling and you'll see why this thing screams premium global contender, not just budget China special. Front fascia. From the front, the Zeekr 9X hits you with presence, a wide, slightly aggressive stance. The length is 5,239 millimeters and the width up to 2,290 millimeters depending on spec. The hood flows down into a sculpted grille area, though being a plug-in hybrid, it's less of a traditional grille and more of a stylized intake plus aerodynamic finish. Headlights are sleek, laser type, or at least styled like LED units, with sharp lines giving it a face you'll remember. The bumper has bold air intakes and strong lower treatment, yes, for function and for show. The front reminds me a little of a full-size German SUV like the BMW X7, but with more futuristic flair. Side profile. On the flanks, the Zeekr 9X proportions are dramatic. You've got a 3,169 millimeter wheelbase. Massive tires fill the arches nicely. There's flair in the wheel arches and the body lines sweep back elegantly, giving it almost a coupe SUV drama. Door handles appear flush in some photos. The windows taper slightly towards the rear, giving it dynamic posture. The width of 2,290 millimeters ensures the side presence is bold. The side mirrors, the trimming around the windows, the chrome black contrast all feel premium. If you park this next to a Mercedes-Benz GLS in a dealership, you might not think it's half the cost, which it isn't in China. Rear design. At the back, the Zeekr 9X finishes strong. The taillights span wide, giving the rear a broad, look-at-me banner. The bumper is substantial with diffuser elements, and the overall rear face has both strength and elegance. The tailgate appears big and functional. From many angles, you get the sense that this is more than just Chinese budget, it's premium luxury with the ambition to beat European rivals. And yes, while you're ogling the outside, I'm going to tease the interior. Flashes of bent metal look trim, huge screens, lounge seat vibes in the second row. Keep watching. Powertrain. Okay, this is where the Zeekr 9X takes it into wild territory. It is not a standard internal combustion engine vehicle. It's a plug-in hybrid system combining a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with multiple electric motors. According to specs, the petrol engine produces around 275 horsepower. The electric motors are hefty. A front motor at 290 kilowatts, 2 rear motors each at around 377 kilowatts. Combined system power goes up to 1,030 kilowatts. That's well over 1,300 horsepower equivalent, and a combined range that's reportedly over 1,200 kilometers. This isn't just about raw power. It's about having the flexibility of extended range with the electric efficiency for daily driving, all wrapped in a package that can embarrass supercars at the traffic light. Interior. If you thought the exterior was wild, get ready for the interior. It's a 6-seat SUV with 2 captain's chairs in the second row. Some models even have zero-gravity recline modes with extending footrests for the second row. Premium materials and comfort. Premium touches? You bet. Headrests with built-in speakers, multiple climate zones, ambient lighting, luxurious materials, real leather or the highest grade vegan leather, real metal or wood inlays in some trims. This isn't electric car, but cheap interior. This is flagship luxury. Technology integration. The dashboard is dominated by big, dramatic screens. One report says a 17-inch OLED main display is standard. Behind the wheel, digital cluster, center stack is clean and futuristic. Think minimal physical buttons, touch, force feedback. There's a hefty infotainment system, top sound system for example, a 3,800-watt setup in some trims. Advanced features. But it's not just show. You've got real substance. 900-volt architecture, high-speed charging, vehicle-to-load, and vehicle-to-vehicle capability in some versions, air suspension with large ride height adjustment, active anti-roll bar system, dual-valve continuous damping. The ride is set to feel more limo than crossover. Second and third row amenities, rear seat amenities, yep, second row with footrests, individual climate controls, massive sunroofs depending on spec, plus possibly fold flat or sliding second row for ease of third row access. Third row in many SUVs is a token. Here it looks usable for adults, at least for moderate durations. Interior storage is abundant. Cup holders everywhere. Big center console, hidden wireless charging pads, full connectivity with 5G or better, and tons of USB-C ports. It's built like the designers knew we demand connected vehicles now. Materials include soft touch surfaces, accent lighting, contrasting stitching, open pore wood, or brushed metal options. Doors feel solid. The sense inside is upper premium, not budget thriller. And the sound insulation is touted to be high quality considering the large glass area and SUV size. That's impressive. So yes, the interior of the Zeekr 9X is a triple win. Tech, luxury, and usability. Practicality, built for family life. Let's talk size because this matters for families. Length, 5,239 millimeters. Width, up to 2,290 millimeters depending on spec. Height is 1,819 millimeters in many trims. Wheelbase is 3,169 millimeters, giving lots of cabin space. Seating is 6 seats in a 2+2+2 layout, meaning the middle row is individual seats for added comfort. Third row is usable for children or adults on shorter trips. For US families used to the third row of a Tahoe or Suburban, this is a serious contender. Big hatch, split tailgate in some trims. Rear seats fold flat for cargo. The width and length give ample space for strollers, luggage, gear, you name it. Hidden storages, underfloor compartments, large door pockets, center console mega storage. In short, if you've got kids, gear, pets, vacation kits, this SUV handles it. And because you've got that air suspension and adjustable ride height 110 millimeters of adjustment, you'll appreciate easier loading and unloading, especially for family use. The price tag. Okay, moment of truth. You've been with me so far. You've seen the crazy specs, the luxury interior, the family practicality. So how much? In China, the official launch pricing is around $63,910 to $84,280, depending on battery trim. For context, that's less than many fully kitted, full-size German luxury SUVs in the US market. And this is a new tech luxury vehicle, not something with a value tag. If you imported a similar spec BMW X7 or the top-tier Mercedes GLS, you're easily talking $100,000 plus in the US. So, for the price of many mid-tier trims of big Western luxury SUVs, you get flagship luxury, plug-in hybrid tech, 3-row seating, and a brand pushing the boundaries. Now ask yourself, would you rather go with an Audi Q7 or a Volvo XC90 in the US for similar money, or take a wild chance on the Zeekr 9X and be miles ahead in tech and space? Final thoughts. What do you think? Is the Zeekr 9X a future family car that might shake up the US 3-row luxury game? Or is it a future flop held back by brand awareness, import costs, and after-sales challenges? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. I want to hear your take. And hey, if you like digging into futuristic cars from China, yeah, I'm a little envious that they're doing this now. Smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss our next review. Next time, we're diving into a Chinese car that's going to make you question whether you need a Lamborghini. Stay tuned, see you in the next one, and until then, keep chasing the future of driving.